Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to cover a little bit of a fun project, and this project is based on the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem, and this project is called Blizzard.Money or BLZD, right? Again, this project is available on CoinMarketCap, but for some reason it's not available on CoinGecko yet. So if you guys want to access the CoinMarketCap page and see what this project is all about, you can go to CoinMarketCap and search for BLZD or Blizzard.Money and you'll be able to find this token, right? So again, what is Blizzard.Money? Again, if you guys want to learn more about this project and check out its website, I suggest you to go to their website Blizzard.Money and you'll be able to find some interesting information about this token, right? So again, Blizzard.Money is basically just another decentralized DeFi platform where you can basically exchange tokens. You can also like stake a BLZD token in order to earn some other tokens, and also provide liquidity and stake your liquidity pools in their farms, and you can earn BLZD tokens. It's basically another clone of PancakeSwap, right? So you may be wondering why I am covering this token if it's a clone of PancakeSwap. As you guys know, in this channel we cover all types of crypto projects that I consider as an investment. You can either classify it as a short-term investment or long-term investment depending on your personal needs. It is a relatively new project, so it's a highly risky project. But there is some incredible gains to be made on this project, and that's why I want to bring this to your attention, right? So basically, Blizzard.Money, they basically claim to be the best DeFi app on Binance Smart Chain. Again, whether that is the case is to be determined by you guys. Similar to PancakeSwap, the layout is very familiar. You have the main page where you get the overview of their farms and staking. You can basically, as mentioned, provide liquidity between Blizzard BNB, Blizzard BUSD, and other pairs, and stake your liquidity that you provided on this website, and earn some BLZD token, which is a native token. While earning BLZD, you can also stake your BLZD if you purchase it, or whatever rewards you get from liquidity provision and staking. You can deposit your deposit your BLZD into some staking pools just like PancakeSwap and earn some other cryptocurrencies, right? So here are some of the metrics that I would like to share with you guys. Basically, the total BLZD supply is 537,000 tokens. So it's a very scarce token. Again, some of the main components of token that I really like is its scarcity and its tokenomics, right? Because as I mentioned in several of my videos, if a token doesn't have the fundamental nature of being scarce, then it's personally not something that I would invest in, or if I would invest in it, I would probably invest in it only for a short term. But this token has a total supply of 537,000, which is very low compared to several projects that we've covered, including some of the recent projects, which I said that it had, some of those projects had very low max supply, but this token kind of like beats many of the projects. And the market cap is only $19.8 million, right? Again, it's a very low market cap micro project, and it's therefore very volatile and also has a high risk. So please bear that in mind. It's just a fun pancake swap kind of clone that may potentially do some really new all-time highs, as the Binance Smart Chain is undergoing its second wave of bullish run, and that is definitely going to drive all the BEP20 tokens price up, including the BLZD token itself, right? So total BLZD burned is 21,000. So despite having a very low total supply for this token, they are also trying to do token burns, and they have currently burned about 21,800 tokens, which is going to make the token supply even more scarcer, right? and every time a new block is mined, one BLZD token is minted. So it's a very rare and scarce token. Um, and it has some really interesting utility within this ecosystem, just like PancakeSwap, which we'll cover shortly. And if you see, despite being a very relatively new token, this project has already a total value locked of $78 million, which is pretty incredible considering the fact that people are still trying to test the waters in the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. Although Binance Smart Chain is kind of like in a controversy where it's kind of like a C DeFi ecosystem. There are people who are coming in waves into the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem, and they mainly see projects like PancakeSwap, Venus, AutoFarm, Beefy Finance, and so on and so forth, and they fail to look at these kind of projects, which although they possess very high risk, they're also highly rewarding, right? And you can definitely make some very passive income through this token, which I will share with you guys. So that's pretty much the overview of this token, and you can clearly see that they are making this token extremely scarce and trying to do everything that they can to burn token supply in order to make sure that the token scarcity itself drives the price, right? Similar to PancakeSwap, you have this trading option where you can exchange. Again, I wouldn't really use this exchange as a means of exchanging your tokens. Although they haven't created their own exchange yet, they're kind of like redirecting their exchange feature to PancakeSwap, which is what most PancakeSwap clones do anyway. And similar to liquidity, if you click liquidity, you're going to be able to provide liquidity on the PancakeSwap, right? So I believe that this is something that is going to be a pretty common theme for several more PancakeSwap clones to come. One of the main features is farming. So what do they have in farming? So in farming, you can basically provide liquidity on PancakeSwap to BLZD BUSD pairs and BLZD BNB pairs and earn about 1294 and 1103% APR respectively. There is zero deposit fees for these two pools. So if you're already providing if you're providing liquidity to other token pairs on PancakeSwap, and if you're bored of the low yields, or in low yields I mean like 100% or less than 100% yields in PancakeSwap, you might as well want to consider spicing your yield farming capabilities with the Blizzard.Money, right? And for that, all you need to do is just, purchase a little bit of BLZD tokens. Again, not financial advice, please do your own research. But if you do purchase BLZD tokens, then you will be able to pair them up with BUSD or BNB and then stake it in Blizzard.Money and earn some really good APR, right? Again, APR is different from APY. APR is basically like the return without compounding, and APY is going to be the yield after compounding, right? And if you see, the APR itself is very high, which means the APY would be even more higher. It will be significantly higher, right? So that's something that you may want to look into if you're interested. Apart from that, they also have some generic LP staking pools such as BNB BUSD, BTC BNB, ETH BNB, dot BNB, Cake BUSD, Cake BNB, and that's it. So basically, if you have any of these pairs already staked in PancakeSwap, you might as well try to earn a little bit of BLZD tokens by moving the liquidity from PancakeSwap to Blizzard.Money and earn some really good APRs, and you get BLZD tokens in return, right? There is a small 4% fee. Again, I'm saying small because it is quite high. 4% is quite high when it comes to deposit fees. But when it comes to the overall APR that you will be earning, it is relatively small indeed, right? So you can obviously see the pools, and if you do hold some of the LP tokens from PancakeSwap for any of these pairs, you might as well obviously do your own research on this project and if you feel like this project is something that you would like to invest in, then you can probably earn some passive BLZD tokens, right? And that's one of the many features that is available on BLZD or Blizzard.Money based on PancakeSwap features. And if you look at the farm feature, this is one of the main I mean, like, not the farm, sorry, it's the caves tab. If you select the caves tab, this is where you will be able to earn some really cool returns on BLZD if you deposit single tokens, right? So let's say you have any of the um, any of the pairs in PancakeSwap that you want to move to Blizzard.Money, and you stake it here, and then you earn, let's say for example, 301% APR on BNB BUSDLP, and you earn 301% paid out in BLZD tokens. So whatever BLZD tokens you're accumulating, you can deposit in the caves tab. You can see they have BLZD as a single token staking pool, which when you stake, you will be earning furthermore BLZD tokens at an APR of 611.74%, which is pretty good. And the best thing about this one is there's no deposit fee. So whatever deposit fee you paid in the other liquidity pool farming option in the previous tab, you will be able to make it back in the form of BLZD tokens by depositing BLZD in the caves pool, right? Again, if you also just want to purchase the BLZD tokens from PancakeSwap and stake it in order to avoid any impermanent loss, because providing liquidity comes with the impermanent loss apart from other risks as well. So if you want to avoid impermanent loss completely, this is also an option that's available for you, right? Apart from that, they also have other exotic tokens that you can stake in order to earn BLZD, and some of these tokens are Alloy, Beefy tokens. If you have Beefy, which recently got listed on Binance, you can probably earn 26.97% APR in the form of BLZD. Although it's not very attractive compared to several other pools that we saw, it is still like a passive income that you can earn by holding on to your Beefy token, right? You can also deposit your value BSwap or VBSwap token and earn 329% APR. If you have some yield watch tokens, you can deposit them as well and earn a nice 131% APR paid out in BLZD tokens, right? So again, not a lot of people have these kind of exotic tokens, but if you do, you have an option of earning passive BLZD tokens with this cave pool, right? There have not been like any inactive cave pools recently, so this is very brand new. So please bear in mind that this is still a very new project, and therefore it could pose some significant risk, right? But I've done my research, and I believe that this project is not going to be in any way a rug pull or a scam, because they do have at least a bare minimum of an audit, and this project is in a way available on Beefy Finance, who are known to list projects that that are relatively reputable, right? And if you ask what is the value of BLZD tokens, or you're earning BLZD tokens, what is the main utility for the BLZD tokens? Again, similar to PancakeSwap, they have this Blizzard pool, which you can earn BNB or cake as of now by staking your BLZD tokens, right? If you see the price of BLZD, it's currently $37. So you will be able to earn 548% APR, again not APY, APR. APR is again the rate that is earned without compounding. APY is the rate that's earned after compounding. So without even compounding your yield, you are able to earn 548.15% in BNB, or you can earn 484.04% paid out in cake tokens. So again, there is a chance for you to earn a valuable token like BNB and Cake just by staking your BLZD tokens, right? If you see some of the previous inactive pools, they've had pools where you can stake BLZD tokens and earn BNB. You can earn BFI, and they also had a pool where you could earn Bitcoin and Ethereum. And look at the APRs that they have, like 3,114% and 4,097% on Ethereum. So it's some pretty high yielding, pretty high yielding APRs paid out in some of the most valuable cryptocurrencies in the world. And you can do that just by staking BLZD, which obviously, if you are providing liquidity on PancakeSwap, you are just migrating your liquidity into the farms pool, paying the 4% deposit fee and earning BLZD tokens, which after you have accumulated enough, you can obviously move it to the Caves pool and stake your BLZD and earn 611% APR, accumulate a lot of BLZD, and then you can go to the Blizzard pool to stake your BLZD that you accumulated to earn BNB or Cake. And as more and more new staking pools are available, you'll be able to earn some other exotic tokens just like PancakeSwap, right? Again, that's some of the value proposition of this project, which again, there are several PancakeSwap based clones which are decent quality, and this is one of the decent quality clones of PancakeSwap, right? You can also see that they are audited, and their audit report is available for the public, and they were audited by one of the less well known firms. It's called Gems Security. Although it's not a very popular auditing firm, it's still an audit nonetheless, and you will be able to see the audit report. Again, please include this as a part of your do your own research project before you invest in this token. And they basically have a bit of like a depth when it comes to the audit report, although it's not really something that many people would be comfortable with because it's audited by a less well-known firm. It is still something that's going to bring some reassurance for people who want to invest in this project for the short term, right? Again, please do your own research, and it is obviously going to be a risky project. So don't put any money that you can't lose, right? That you're not willing to lose. So that's pretty much it for the Blizzard.Money. Let's go to the coin market cap page for Blizzard.Money. And if you see, it's currently ranked 2,473rd by market cap on coin market cap, and it's currently trading at $37.23 as of the time of making this video. And it recently had an 18.31% pump in the past 24 hours, right? I know that really can't be called as a pump, but I'm just going to use that term loosely anyway. Since this is a relatively new project, you don't really have the market cap value, you don't really have any other parameter values as well. The max supply is also not available, but as we know, it's kind of like 537,000 tokens, somewhere in that range, and they do perform frequent token burns, which is going to make this token very deflationary. And obviously the short term is pretty good, but if this project manages to survive the long term, again, by survive, what I mean is basically most of the PancakeSwap clones become obscure anyway, because after a point of time, when more people start participating on projects, the yield percentages start decreasing, and that kind of like makes people dump the project and move on to the next one, right? So if this project manages to survive long term in that aspect, I believe that the token is only going to see some really good price appreciations, right? So if you go to the charts, again, you can pretty much see that this token is highly volatile. We don't really have a lot of information. If you see, the overall token price has been going down. It was about $38.52 March of 29th, and and April 5th, as of today, it's kind of like been declining. And although this is something that you don't really have to purchase, you can earn it passively by providing some of your PancakeSwap liquidity pool tokens and staking it to earn this passively. So it's a really passive income, and you don't really need to buy it. If you want to buy it, obviously you can buy with a little bit of a play money. Again, I wouldn't really recommend buying more than $100 to $150 if you're really not comfortable with this project. And if you're comfortable with this project, maybe not more than $500 to $1,000 in that range, depending on your risk tolerance. But once you buy this token, you can start obviously making incredible yield, at least for short term, right? And if you look at some of the other metrics, again, since coin market cap doesn't really have the same kind of like features to CoinGecko, it's quite difficult to find the BTC comparative. But if you see, when it comes to Bitcoin comparative, the token has also been going down, right? But Bitcoin comparative is pretty much meaningless for this token because most people buy this token with either BNB or Cake or BUSD, right? So that's something that you need to bear in mind. If you look at the markets where it's available, you can pretty much see that this token is available on PancakeSwap, and that's pretty much it. So you can buy it with Wrapped BNB or BUSD, and that's where you can buy it, right? I also want to give you one more small additional trivia, which again, I don't know if I can call it as trivia, but if you go to Beefy Finance, beefy.finance, and if you search for assets under the asset drop down box, you can search for BLZD, and you can clearly see that if you have provided liquidity to BLZD, BUSD LP and BLZD BNB LP pools, you can earn about 24.7 million% APY and 3.7 million% APY. APY again means compounded interest, right? You can pretty much earn some of the highest yields by staking the liquidity pool tokens from BLZD BUSD and BLZD BNB in Beefy Finance, which is incredibly high. And if you don't want to stake your BLZD tokens in the Blizzard.Money DApp, you can also stake it here and earn 32,000% APY and a daily APY of 1.59%, which is incredibly high, right? So I just want to throw that in the mix for you guys. If you guys want to see what other platforms offer BLZD, so BLZD token as well as the BLZD liquidity pool tokens are available in Beefy Finance, and I do believe that Beefy Finance doesn't really list tokens that are scammy or that are shady, and therefore that kind of brings me personally some confidence that this project is not a rug pull or it's a scam, right? So that's something that I kind of use as a justification for investing a small bit of money in this token. But again, to you, I would suggest you to only invest money that you are willing to lose, and obviously do your own research, because this video is not financial advice and I'm not a financial advisor. So what's my final verdict on this token? This is obviously like a fun token that you can earn as a passive token. Since this project is relatively new, you can obviously earn this passively, and then once the price appreciates, and this project is definitely going to set new all-time highs, and once that happens, you can obviously sell it for a really good chunk of profit, or you can obviously sell it and accumulate BNB, Cake or BUSD tokens, right? So I just want to bring this token. I just want to cover some less serious projects every once in a while, and this project falls under the less serious projects because this project doesn't really have any form of a novel idea that it's trying to accomplish in the crypto space or in the DeFi space, but it is something that you can use to make some really short-term gains, and that's basically my perspective. And I am personally invested a little bit of my play money in this token that I'm willing to lose. I'm also staking some LP pools, LP tokens from the PancakeSwap pools, and I'm staking it to earn some BLZD. And I'm also staking it in the Blizzard staking pool to earn some BNB as well as Cake tokens, right? Again, I'm just earning it passively, so I'm not really worried about it, and I am seeing some really good returns. I have made back my initial money. So I will be taking out my initial money. I'm going to let the profits pay for themselves, and the profits accumulate more and more BLZD tokens and more BNB and cake tokens, right? So that's just my strategy. If you guys want to do your own research, please do your research and invest in this project based on your risk tolerance, so that you can get some really short-term exposure. If you do believe that this project is going to be something that will be successful in the future, for some reason that you may have, then by all means it's also like not a bad idea to hold a bit of this token as a long-term potential, right? Again, I do believe that Binance Smart Chain is going to continue to flourish even after like Ethereum 2.0 comes into play, because Binance Smart Chain has created its own niche market, and there will be people who will continue to be loyal to Binance Smart Chain. And at the same time, just because Ethereum 2.0 comes into play doesn't mean that people can't use other chains. Again, when Polkadot comes in, people will start using Polkadot. Obviously, there will be a little bit of market cap loss for Binance Smart Chain, but at some point of time, it will stabilize, and Binance Smart Chain will continue to grow and flourish as the entire DeFi or even CDeFi ecosystem for Binance Smart Chain kind of grows, right? So as long as Binance Smart Chain grows, which I do believe highly, all BEP20 tokens, including BLZD, will continue to grow, right? And if BLZD continues to get high demand and people start using this token more in conjunction with PancakeSwap, then you can also expect to see the Blizzard.Money team probably branching out to other chains, including Polkadot or including Ethereum 2.0, which will also be potential opportunities. But again, it's all highly speculation at this point of time, right? Again, remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please click the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.